Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, the weather isn't giving me the best of moods in terms of like, energy, because it's literally a grey sky covered up everywhere, and the whole situation is just going downhill in the UK. It's very, well, I wouldn't say slowly but steady, and well, that's not the video what this is about anyway, but yeah, it is difficult to stay high up in terms of mood and energy if there's like lots of cloud coverage and everything's super dark and grey. And yeah, so that's what I'm in at the moment. It's just like trying to keep myself up in order to just keep moving forward. It's like 1.5 months to Christmas somehow, and yeah, I want to get things moving because I want to see my mom for Christmas, and right now it doesn't look like that, but I still have my mind set towards that goal. Anyway, let's have a little recap on what's happened in the past 3 weeks. As I already said in the last, in another video, in a previous video, that I'm removing things and setting up the van a bit different, just making a few changes in order to just move forward. So what we've done is, as you can see, plug burner is out now, hole is covered up, and that's been done really good. I just didn't clutter it up so far, just covered it up with fabric, and it works so far. It's not perfect, but it works so far. Alright, next thing has happened is the bath frame. That board has been taken out after a bit of struggles, and now we have nothing there anymore. So it's just let me show you a bit better. So that's just the wall come out as I wanted it to. I have not been able to clad along that side yet, but that's still gonna happen. The cladding is still there, but we still need to figure out how to do it. So yeah, so that's that. It's a bit messy around there, so don't look too close. But I'm pretty happy with how the space has come up with that wall out. It is way brighter, I have to say, way bigger with that black wall out. It really is nicer. And obviously covered up the spots, painted it all, took that cupboard out and painted it all, and yeah, so that's that. And that's where we stand so far. Nothing much more has been done. So next thing, yeah, what the title says already, that's why I started this video in the first place. I just wanted to show you a few things around. Is, yeah, I'm no longer on Instagram, and according to a few other videos on YouTube, as I've seen it already, is that my experience with being on Instagram, I'm not alone in this, because like a few other videos have been talking about it as well, and I was like, yeah, that's my experience too. And let me explain the reasons why I shut it down. I have been on Instagram for quite some time, mainly because to maintain the channel for the van life and just put pictures, and it turned into a complete different situation towards where am I going to take my business, and it got more pressurous, and I spent more time on my feed comparing myself to others instead of making decisions of what I'm going to post in order to reach a wider audience. And that ended up with me just being sucked into other people's lives and then comparing myself to them. And yeah, the comparison trap is massive if you scroll through there. And then realizing that I'm super behind and getting super frustrated about this and super sad about it and not knowing what to do next and not getting any creative inspirations anymore, just being frustrated that other people can do things that I can't. And one of the big reasons as well, because I've followed quite a few rescues or shelters, animal shelters, and they obviously, due to the algorithm, because I clicked and interacted with those profiles, that the algorithm kept pushing more and more rescues to me. And in my situation, as I wasn't able to move anywhere or not able to move forward, or I didn't have the budget to give, it just frustrated me more and more to see all these helpless dogs. And I'm in a situation where I can't help either, and just keep seeing those dogs and those shelters that are in need of help and I can't help just frustrated me even more. And I'm like, I don't know how to, it just got into my mind like really bad. And at some point I was just like so down, I didn't do anything for myself anymore. I was just constantly on this scrolling down and just being sucked into it and just feeling sad about myself. It just wasn't right. So I think it was January this year when I stopped posting completely. First of all, because the stress got to me really bad, because everybody tells you something different about algorithms and how you need to treat them in order to move up, in order to be seen properly. And I've been hustling for more than 2 years in order to reach my audience, in order to get people to see my stuff. And I'm not a person that wants to make pretty pictures on Instagram and wants to portray a life that is not real. I kind of just wanted to put my pictures on there and my my videos in order to show people how I live. And that just doesn't resonate with the wider audience of Instagram users. And I just couldn't keep up with this, because if you have to post every day, you have to stress what do you post, and then you have to stress about your content calendar, and then you have to stress about what you write and the captions and the reels go more, and then you have to do all those videos for the reels and edit them and then upload them every day, and then you have to make yourself a schedule of when you upload if you don't do it automatically. Back then when I started, there was no AI, or there were automation tools, but again, they needed to be paid, and you still had to do the videos yourself or the posts. So it was just a cycle of like constant pressure that you have to be on there every day, otherwise you won't be seen. And if you post 2 to 3 times a week, then someone else is coming in your slot. And that pressure of like you have to do things in order to post pictures. I didn't have stuff to do every day. I wasn't able to post every day because I didn't do interesting things every day, like as a normal life you shouldn't do anyway. And that kind of like rolled into me getting more and more frustrated, me getting more and more stressed out, and that resulted in me completely shutting down and don't know what to do anymore. And then I stopped posting, and then did intermittent posting and all that. It just didn't end up anymore. And I was like, at some point I was like, okay, this year I have enough. I stopped posting in January because I had enough of it, because I didn't know what to post anymore. I was mainly on my laptop anyway, so what's the point of posting pictures me sitting on my laptop, or posting pictures of me of the van the whole time. Just makes no sense to repeat myself all the time. I'm not a person that likes to repeat herself constantly just to be seen. So that was another big factor, and I'm like, I just can't do it anymore. I don't want to have this stress of I have to post every day. I just don't want to. And due to other factors that I went on there, because some people say if you're not on Instagram or on social media in general, and on any social platform, then you're nobody. Nobody knows you, nobody sees you, you're basically invisible. And that's why I kind of kept going. Sometimes I just kept the profile up in general in case someone accidentally sees me, even though I don't post. And yeah, I stopped completely. I stopped using it in January, and I think just a week ago, or just a few days ago, I deactivated it. It was a tough decision, I have to say, even though, you know, kind of, it's there, and you can go back anytime. It's easier to just have it there instead of just deactivating it. It's like, maybe something's happening still, but yeah, nothing's gonna happen. It's just the mind that keeps telling you, just keep it on, you have to have it. You don't have to have it. I am now on YouTube. Like, I'm posting almost every 3 days if I managed to do so. And that's the only platform for me in order to get long form content out. The other problem for me was to do short form content. I just didn't know what to squeeze into it. I preferred long form content to talk about things more in specific and detail. And I wasn't able to do that on Instagram. It was just a fast. Plus, the fact of every day needs to be new. There was no history of my stuff. Nobody scrolls through a feed of 1,000 posts. They don't. They just go at least the last 5 or 10 posts. They don't scroll down your feed and see when you posted last or your first time. They don't do that. And that's the other thing that I didn't like on Instagram, is like, there is nothing forever. It's just from the day. Every day is a new day. And that's another stressful factor for me. I can't stand it. So after I stopped using that Instagram and stopped stressing out about posting every day and what to post and how to post and who to reach and whatnot, I slowly started to relax and started slowly getting my life back and my brain back and myself back, because yeah, I didn't sign up to basically having a 9-to-5 and getting stressed out about the posting styles and everything. So therefore, yeah, I'm actually glad I did it, as well as I've started getting random notifications from Instagram on my email that someone is trying to log in, or I tried to log in and I forgot the password, and I just want to, if I want to reset, there's the link. And I was like, I don't try to log into my Instagram, so I got them emails like once a week for the past 2 months, I think. And then it keeps sending me who's posted lately, and you're missing all these posts and whatnot, you know, these notifications. Come back on Instagram, it's a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, okay, I have enough now. So that was of 2 months of getting an email every week. I thought someone is trying to hack my Instagram, which is weird to me because there is nothing going on. And it turned out it probably is just spamming from Instagram headquarters or whatnot. Their Instagram emails, newsletter stuff. So after I got all these emails all the time, I was like, I have enough of this notification. Yes. It's just getting on my nerves really bad, because I want to stay away from this program or platform or app as much as I can. And I've done a pretty good job so far, and it has helped me quite a bit to stay off it. And so I made a decision since that last email came just a few days ago. I was like, okay, that's it. I can't even unsubscribe on that stuff. There is no unsubscribe button there. It's like, okay, that's it. I have enough of these emails. I have enough of this constant reminding you need to come back. I'm just going to deactivate it now. I didn't delete it. I deactivated it. It's the same things. Like, yes, you can go back in straight away if you want to. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And it was quite a good thing to do, because the email stopped and I unsubscribed of everything and I deactivated it, and that's the end of it. And I'm glad I don't have to be pressured into posting anymore. And that's a good thing. Because again, I wouldn't know what to post. Like everyday pictures of the van, it just wouldn't be working. And I don't want to rack my brain about what to post every day. I just don't. I prefer to have YouTube, have these long form videos, and if you're happy watching those, and if you're happy following me, you're welcome to. And I keep going. I keep sending them out, I keep explaining what I'm doing, and you can be part of my journey. But again, it's up to you. But I prefer doing long form content in order to explain myself and what's going on, and not having to break my brain. I have to work every day in order to make things work and be seen. And yeah, so that's the result of it, and I'm pretty happy I did it. And I know I'm not alone. There's a lot of people having enough of this rat race of posting on socials just to be seen. I mean, what did we do before social media was out? You know, we talked to people. Basically, that's the simple answer. We went out and talked to people instead of just having a social page and being pressured into an algorithm to tell you what to do. So yeah, that's my result of what's happening with my socials. Like I said, okay, I have still Facebook. That's the social platform I'm still on. But I'm not active on there. I only use it for marketplace. If I want to list something to sell locally, or if I want to get something, then I'll go on marketplace and then I look through it, because you can't have marketplace without Facebook account. So that's why I keep my Facebook account, and the rest is done. I only have Pinterest to market my stuff now, and my blog and everything, so that stays. I have Pinterest, I have Facebook for marketplace, and I have YouTube where I communicate with you guys. So yeah, and I'm pretty happy with that setup. I really am. Even though I think I should be doing more on YouTube to post a bit more community posts and everything, but as soon as I stress out about that, I'm just gonna leave it anyway. And that's it. That's the result of what's happening with the Instagram, and I'm glad I did it. I won't go back. It just, my life is too precious. My activities are too precious. My brain work to get back to myself, to get more creative again. This is what I want to do, instead of scrolling through my feed and feel sorry for myself that I'm not with everybody else. So yeah, that's that. I'm not sure if you feel the same, but let me know down below. Have a conversation about it or not, up to you. And yeah, that's my story about it, and yeah, not regretting anything. There's no one that tells me I need to be on socials, in other words I won't make it. It's just not happening. And I am not considering YouTube as a social media. This is for me more a search engine, and everything that I put on will be visible in a few years' time, or even more. So it is more of a search engine. So yeah, that's my take, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.